This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. With our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. So here's Miami's starting group. On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James. Anderson is out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season. Their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. I mean, with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. And when he sat down, they were the worst. A lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
It's Thompson off the drive. Bogut, that's good.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here's Wade. James a screen on Thompson. The shot by Wade, no good.
And Curry not just a factor offensively with his scoring, of course, but driving, making plays for others. And I think the departure of Jarrett Jack really allowed Curry to take on a larger playmaking role, and he showed he was ready for that.
Now Curry. After Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. No good with the triple.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
You talk about all of the gaudy numbers for Curry last season. Extremely impressive offensively. But there's one number he'd like to cut down on, and that's the turnovers. Second most in the league last season. I mean, he'd be the first to tell you he knows he can do better, and I'm confident he will.
Help the bucket.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's LeBron, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Curry, here we go. Iguodala. And the rejection by LeBron.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now, the fast break kind of slowed down, but it allowed him the room for that three-pointer.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive, and the layup is good. Curry's got 7 points.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Well, you know, both of these teams certainly in the conversation when you talk about NBA dynasties. There's some epic finals performances to show for it. Always a pleasure to watch these two teams face off.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Three-pointer. Good. 10 points for him.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Heat trail by 5. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. From deep, James. Warriors with the rebound. Durant just inside the line. Anderson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thompson with the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one's good. 6 points for Dwayne Wade.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now here's Durant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
From 18 feet away, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Chalmers. 8 points for Dwayne Wade. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. It's Curry with the drive. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer, and he hits the jump shot. Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50%. Anderson passes to Wade. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Rebounded by Bogut. Now Durant. Count that one. Durant's got his first points in this one.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Wade. And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Throws it from deep. No luck. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Now, this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Norris Cole is out there with Napier. Then it's Dang. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McRoberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Barnes has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
Livingston kicks to Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. Iguodala outside. From 12 feet out. Here's Spates. And the rejection by James. Napier kicks to LeBron. Poke loose. And it's Cole missing.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture of hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes.
Miami trailing. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Livingston dishes to Barnes. Here's Spates. Knocks down the 10-footer. Spates has got his first 2 points of the night. The Heat trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant, the league MVP last season, and that was certainly a goal of his. He said he wanted to be the greatest player in the world, that he'd do everything in his power to achieve exactly that. Now all that remains is winning a title. He knows that's an elite fraternity, the players who've won titles and league MVP. Can he do it, Kevin?
And he knows it takes a team to win it all, Doris. Thanks. Shot's good.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Klay Thompson is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And for Durant, he said, Clark, he wants to crack that 50 greatest list when it's all said and done.
Kevin Durant has already done that in my mind, but he has a chance to be in that top 10 conversation if he maintains his level of play and consistency. Championships are important, and he knows that, but he's on that list already.
That's high praise.
Yep. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Dang gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Dang's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. With all that Shaun Livingston went through with his horrific injury a few years back, Steve, it's amazing just to see him out there on the floor playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awful things to see on a basketball court. And I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for himself. He's become a very, very good player.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. The Heat trail by 3. And Chalmers kicks to Dang. Wade for 3. Another miss by Wade.
And with Livingston, you know, he had to adjust the way he played after the injury, but was on every team that he's been on since the injury. And I think that says an awful lot about him as a player and as a person. Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Curry kicks to Durant. Lets it fly from 18. Drained for 2 points. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
3-pointer, Wade. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. Curry, and that's not even close. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?